you happen to catch those Illinois get-ups there down that they wore this last weekend?
I got to take a look at them now because thanks for reminding me. They looked like they were fun.
Those helmets were kind of cool looking, but like Gary and I were talking about them. The helmets take 2 hours each
per helmet. They're hand airbrushed.
They're hand airbrushed.
Yeah.
And so they paid, and it's a single artist guy that made them all. So that dude must have made just a mint in just one job. But wow,
those are cool.
2 hours per helmet. How many players on a college team? Like 70?
Oh, lots.
Because they double up on numbers.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, lots.
Those are cool.
I don't know if they're cool.
No, they're cool.
I think
they're
cool.
something.
You know what they could have done is
they're better than just the plain brown, or
better
just
than plain brown.
They should have done the off. Dude, look at these. Speaking of products,
Raptors cans, huh?
Raptors cans, Coors Lights.
Cool.
An era in every can.
So cool.
Kind of cool.
God, you really want to drink a Coors Light.
Who doesn't?
Gary, isn't this your least favorite color combination for a sports team?
It is. It is. But the can is cool. But on a beer can, it's one of my favorite color combinations.
On a beer can, you love red and purple.
Actually, I just saw... All right, what do we got cooking? What do we got cooking, Jay? You ready to bust a nut, kiddo?
Yeah, I guess I'm ready to bust myself a little nut here.
There we go.
All right, let's bust that nut, Jay.
Hey everyone, and welcome to Uni-Versed, the podcast for sports fans who appreciate team aesthetics more than they do a winning record. I'm Jay Danger, and I'm joined, as always, by a man that called the division we're about to talk about the best in the NFL, Gary Branville, and the guy that hopes to deflate this division's glory, Andy Downs. Our longtime Zunatic listeners know that we've been discussing each NFL division and ranking their teams based on their overall look. We've been rating the teams on their colors, primary logo, and uniforms. So far, we've crowned the Bears, Giants, Dolphins, Panthers, Colts, and 49ers as best dressed in their respective divisions. And we have a tie in the AFC North between the Browns and Steelers, which we will eventually get around to figuring out. Today, we'll be ranking the perfect AFC West: Denver Broncos, Kansas City Chiefs, Las Vegas Raiders, and Los Angeles Chargers. I'll briefly describe each team's aesthetics, and then each of us will rank the teams 1 through 4. Each first place vote will get 4 points, second place will get 3, each third place will get 2, and each fourth place gets 1 point. We'll then tally them all up and determine who is the best and worst looking team in the division. Guys, before we get going on this week's division, I wanted to take a minute to talk about what our plans are for the official playoffs next episode. I want to get this out of the way now because I think we're going to have a hard time getting Gary to stop talking about these unis long enough for us to get down to business and talk about what we're doing next time. Do we have any thoughts on what we should do?
Well, I think we should
duct tape his mouth shut.
I think we should bracket them. Good luck with that.
Oh, sorry.
I think we should bracket them.
Because
we have all based on points. I mean, there's going to be a lot of ties.
Yeah.
And then we just or maybe we blindly rank them.
Why not go head to head? The AFC East and NFC East.
All right, fine. I like that idea.
Oh, East versus East, West versus West, all that.
Yeah.
Or do we do NFC? On one side of the bracket and AFC on one side of the bracket.
Oh yeah, I might have to do that.
Perhaps.
How about North South versus East versus West? So NFC North versus NFC South in the first round.
Sure.
And then we still stick to the conferences, and then we still have an NFC team versus an AFC team in the championship, a Super Bowl, so to speak.
I like it.
A Super Bowl,
a Uni Bowl.
A Uni Bowl. Ooh, I like that.
First ever Uni Bowl.
The first ever Uni Bowl. So how are we gonna do the actual games? Like what will we do to rank them
Just rank them all over again.
Yeah, are we going to rank them all over again, or like
excerpts from previous episodes?
How are we going to determine who wins each matchup?
I don't know. That's a great question.
I mean,
maybe it just has to be a unanimous decision on which one's better, and we have to talk each other into it and just argue about it.
Or it doesn't necessarily need to be unanimous. There's 3 of us.
No, it's got to be unanimous.
Got to be unanimous. Okay,
that's never going to happen.
Well, maybe it has to be, and we have to try to convince the outlier.
But what if you never
really wear them down to a nub?
What if I don't get worn down to a nub?
How do you know it's going to be you?
Well,
Dr.
more than
Zun?
Likely, I am Dr. Zun. I don't know. Either that, or we got to bring in a guest to talk about it.
I didn't think this through at all.
If we bring in a guest, then that makes it
more
so there's always
tie-worthy.
going to be there could be a tie. That's
True.
why having an odd number of people, 3 of us, is good. Because even if we're not going to require unanimous decisions, at least we could have a tiebreaker, essentially.
Good point.
I mean, I would say we could put it to a fan vote.
Oh yeah, we got all those.
But
let me call my parents quick.
One little hiccup there. I don't know.
You don't have many? I was thinking we could.
I think we just need to decide. We need to just have a discussion and decide.
Well, maybe, but here's an idea, and no such thing as a bad idea, right? So don't.
There are.
Yeah, well, don't shoot this down, is what I'm saying. What if we look at each team's uniform history and look at all of their uniforms collectively?
No, I don't like that.
Why not?
What if we look at a couple ideas here? We could go like best helmet, jersey, pants, and go through each one like head to head helmet. Who's got the best helmets? Oh, this team does. 1 point for them. Who's got best jersey? Or maybe helmet's worth 2 points or something. Jersey's worth pants 1, jerseys 2, helmet 3. Winner.
I don't know.
Something like that.
I don't hate that, but what about for some of these teams where the uniform is it's a collective thing. It's like the jersey on its own is one thing, but without the pants, maybe like a diagonal little chevron like pants side stripe that it's got in the side. Like without that, it might not make the jerseys look as cool.
Yeah, but we don't have to worry about that because that team isn't in the playoffs.
I'm just saying hypothetically. It's a rhetorical per se.
It's
a thought experiment.
This is a whole thought experiment we're experiencing right now. We should have thought about this. Let's scrap this whole idea.
We're not going to do the Uni Bowl anymore.
We might as well not even do this and then even talk about it.
Let's scrap this fucking podcast. Wow.
Yeah. Let's just turn it into Bird Nerds.
Turn it into Bird Nerds. Yeah.
Rebirth as Bird Nerds.
I don't know.
Side note, quick Bird Nerds note here. So
Bird Nerds.
So my kids get the Ranger Rick magazine,
Yeah.
And this week in there is a great issue because it has a pangolin on the cover. Pangolin is one of my favorite types of animals. They're cool.
What a hip animal. What a trendy animal that is lately, huh?
So trendy, right? Yeah, I mean
it is.
They're fucking almost dead. They're great though.
They're
not
great.
Penguin, pangolin, right?
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, the armadillo-ish looking guy, but not an armadillo.
Scales, super long tongue.
Yeah, anyway. I got a picture of one at my desk at work.
That's not a bird.
No, I know. Sorry. That's not the point. I was just saying that was on the cover, but in the back of the book, they got this fucking crazy bird in there. It doesn't tell you what it is. I know I've seen the thing before, but it says maybe you can identify this thing without me showing you a picture. It lives in South America, right?
Okay.
And
toucan. Is it a toucan?
Yeah, you got it. It's a toucan, Gary.
Isn't this I thought this was a name your tune-esque.
No. So it's got it's kind of bluish in color, and it's got a crazy fucking like brownish orange head feathers sticking all up, and it's got a big round belly, and it said it smells like cow shit, basically. It smells terrible, and for the first 3 months of its life, it has claws on the ends of its wings that it uses to climb trees with. which is fucking crazy, right? It's very dinosaurish.
I don't know what that is.
I can because I Googled South American bird that stinks. South American bird that stinks, and it came right up.
Oh, that's it. No, that's it. See, I got it. Yep. Okay.
It start with an H. Yes.
What is it?
Watson.
Watson.
I spell it.
HOATZIN.
Oh.
Watson. Yeah.
Huh.
Look that thing up. It's fucking crazy.
So where does it have these claws?
It's a pheasant on the ends of or on its wings, I guess. But they go away.
What? Like a thumb, like a pterodactyl?
Yeah, it's like a dinosaur, like a dinosaur still.
Super like dinosaurs when they're little, especially when they're little.
Chicks having primitive claws on two of their wing digits. Oh, it's digestive system capable of fermentation.
And that's why it stinks?
Yeah. That's fucking cool, man.
So you would think that there's got to be that there were some dinosaurs that stunk too.
Oh, a good call, Gary.
Yeah. It's some reverse paleontology or something.
Right?
So I'm looking at a picture of this baby one. Mm-hmm. It's totally a dinosaur.
I got to look at that
now. It's hanging onto a stick. It's like
they're noisy as hell too, I guess.
Really?
Yeah. Oh my God, that is a dinosaur. Look at that
total
thing.
Dinosaur. You can't even make heads or tails of what's its arms or legs. It's all arms and
that's wild.
It's totally a dinosaur.
That is a wild ass bird.
Wow. Crazy. I see. You know what? It blows my mind. We're at the zoo in Kansas City this last weekend too, and you just look at some birds and you're like looking at their feet. Sometimes you're like, "Fuck!" It's just.
Oh yeah.
How did we not figure out that these things are dinosaurs basically earlier than this? I mean, they're complete fucking dinosaurs.
Bird nerds.
God, maybe that does have some legs. Maybe we do need to just do bird nerds instead.
Listen,
I wouldn't hate it.
I wouldn't either.
Listen. I would totally. I fit the typecast of the buffoon that knows nothing.
We just tell Gary about bird facts all day and listen to him go. Ooh,
another bird nerd thing. A couple weeks ago, I don't think we've had a show since this happened, but there was a Arctic tern, which is a bird that in the summertime they nest up in northern Canada and Greenland, and then they fly south as far south as you can go to Antarctica.
Wow!
In the other half of the year. And they usually don't go over land. They go over the sea, either down the Atlantic or the Pacific coast. But there was one on White Bear Lake. And so
really,
Natalie's dad was in town and we went to go see it. It was pretty cool. It's kind of like a smaller looking gull with a different head and things like that, but it's pretty cool. It's
very elegant, curvy wings. Like its wing span is really curvy. Yeah. This tail feathers fan out in a really majestic way.
Yeah,
a real slick mullet on top. Its head.
It does have a great black mullet and a bright, fiery red beak and legs on the guy too.
Yeah, the one we saw didn't have the bright beak yet because it was pretty juvenile. It was a juvenile, but it was really cool to see. And they make the longest migration of any bird in the world.
That's crazy. Like, what are they thinking?
I don't know. They're like, whoa,
it's getting warm here.
I know the North Pole is nice and nice time of year. I bet the South Pole is nice the other time of the year.
I'm gonna go all the way to the other side of the fucking planet
world here,
just to get the same climate.
Listen, I just got to go around this planet.
I just got to go around the planet. If you were to add up all of the different migrations it makes in its lifetime, it would go to the moon and back something like 8 times or something like that.
Wow, Jesus.
It's ridiculous.
That's absolutely nuts.
Bird nerds.
Hoatzin is how you pronounce that.
Hoatzin. Okay.
Hoat.
Okay.
It's Hoat. coat.
That's great.
Yeah, but I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do about these jerseys.
I was gonna say I have another fun bird nerd thing to talk about.
Let's keep going. Who cares?
I was literally just gonna say it when we were at the zoo. We walked into this like indoor area that was kind of big, and had like this big staircase that goes up, like a circular room with a big staircase, and there's a slide in it too. Like walk in there, start looking at some of these. I don't remember what the fuck was in there, like a sloth and something else, and then all of a sudden we just hear this loud ass fucking just screeching. Like what the fuck? And it was so loud, like it hurt your ears. Looking around, and it turns out it's 2 scarlet macaws in this big, huge, like tall area. And this woman's in there like shoveling shit and like feeding them, cleaning out the bottom of the enclosure. And they were fucking just yelling unbearably loud. It hurt. Everyone was like, we gotta get out of here. This is terrible. Like it was one of the most awful sounds I've heard. And the lady was like, oh yeah, this is just how they sound. This is just their normal sound. Probably a bit worse, a bit louder in the wild even. I'm like, fuck, what? Jesus. And so then when I walked over to them, I could hear they like looked at each other and they made like a different noise, or it was like type thing. And I started just trying to copy them a little bit, and I look at them and do the same noise back at me, and then they stop to do their little foot dance a little bit on the branches, and then like kind of like, what the fuck's going on? Was he talking to us? And they're looking at each other, looking at me, and I started doing it. I kept doing it, and they'd squawk a little bit, and they'd look down again, like, oh, what the fuck, And then after they realized I wasn't one of them, they just went back to their fucking and yeah, it was fun. Scarlet Macaws, loud as fuck.
Why were you in Kansas City? Just the trip for MEA or what?
MEA, I went to go see Kansas City Current NWSL women's soccer.
Is that why you went?
That was one of the primary reasons we went, to bring Nora to a match. And
we have a team here.
Not a women's NWSL team. We have a semi-pro team called the Aurora.
Yeah, there's a different.
Yes, there is. NWSL is professional.
Oh. I assume the Aurora was. You can buy into the Aurora.
I know. We're going to make a bid to become one of the expansion teams in the NWSL. And after going to that match, we're like, fuck, this would be so great if they did, because we'd have a team, a local team. Because it was a lot of fun to watch. That stadium's the only like dedicated women's soccer sports stadium in the country. It was the first one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The Mahomes own part of it.
Yeah.
They're in on the team.
Yeah.
But it's a really cool stadium, except for the word art on it, like the font and the color and of like the logo and everything.
Comic Sans.
No, Papyrus. Yeah, no, it's totally look like the logo and everything looks like a fucking like communist Russia thing, and it says
really, that's kind of sweet.
It's CPKC. It says on there, so it even like the acronym is like almost CCCP, right? And it's Canadian Pacific Kansas City is the like partnership for it.
Is backwards.
Yeah, right. Yeah, with a sickle and a hammer, and no, it's funny though. But great color scheme. I texted you guys that picture of that popcorn box. Yeah, teal and red. It was
a good women's sports color scheme.
Yeah,
it is. They look good, and they won in the playoffs. They're going to the playoffs.
It's great.
It was fun. Yeah.
Do they have a TV deal or a streaming deal, or are they streaming?
Well, NWSL has this year did a big deal with a bunch of people. They have their streaming Ion, which if you got that on your antenna or something, they stream some games on there. But Paramount Plus has some. There was a few games on Amazon Prime. Then there's like an NWSL Plus channel you can get on your Roku and watch some of them. But they're fun to watch. The women's soccer is actually, I think it's way more enjoyable than men's. It's a more technical game.
Tell me about it.
It's great. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, and that team has the leading scorer for the record breaker this year.
Really,
and she's also the highest paid player ever too. So anyway, before you guys fall asleep, let's get into these uniforms.
Let's get into them. So first, we're going to talk about the new Denver Broncos uniforms.
Okay. Those options.
They have options. So the colors are orange and navy. The logo is a bust of a bronco, which is a horse, angrily charging. The head and the neck are white, outlined in navy with an orange mane and an orange eye. The helmet is a Navy shell with Navy face mask with the primary logo on the sides. The front plate above the face mask says 5280 in orange, which is the number of feet that are in a mile, a nod to Denver's nickname, the Mile High City. Jerseys, they have 3 different colors, all of which have the same modern non-serif font numbers and striping. The primary home is orange with white numbers outlined in white, and the numbers have several small little triangle shapes in orange, more of them towards the bottom and fewer towards the top. Above the number is a Broncos word mark. On either side of the numbers are 3 triangles larger than the number triangles in blue. The shoulders have a mountain-like striping design with white on top with a navy stripe that zigzags underneath it. The collar has a thin navy stripe. Their white jersey is similar with navy numbers outlined in orange with white triangles within and an orange word mark above the numbers and orange triangles next to the numbers. The mountain design is orange and navy on the shoulders. And they have an alternate that is navy with white numbers outlined in orange with navy triangles within the numbers and an orange word mark and triangles to the side of the numbers. The shoulders design is orange and white on this uniform. They have a white alternate helmet that they plan to wear with just the alt navy jersey. They plan on mixing and matching pants with all 3 of these uniforms according to some of these pictures that we've seen. Pants, they have 3 different types. Orange, navy, and white all feature 2 stripes, one that goes the length of the leg and one that ends in a point halfway down the thigh. Throwback, it's a classic early Elway era look with royal blue and orange color scheme, a blue shelled helmet with a white face mask, a throwback D logo with a Bronco shooting lasers out of its nose in the center of the D. The jersey is orange with white block numbers outlined in blue and white stripes on the shoulders, white pants with orange and blue striping. The socks are white on the bottom and blue toward the top with 3 orange and white stripes around them. Guys, what do we think of this new Denver Broncos look?
That's not, you don't really think that's lasers coming out of its nose.
No, I don't. But
I was going to say too. Like, I don't think that's lasers, buddy.
But I wish it was. God, I wish it was.
I wish it was.
That's cool. Now I wish it was lasers coming out of its eyes. Now that sounds awesome.
They could have done that when they updated the uniform set. Update that logo a little bit.
And you said it's an angry horse for the standard logo. I'm gonna throw this out there. It might be horny.
You think
it's aggressively horny? Maybe.
I think you might be right.
That horse wants to fuck.
More horny than angry.
Yeah, look at that thing. That thing's got a rod that's features? Like arm size right now. It's just wobbling out from between its legs.
What features make you think it's so horny?
I don't know. It just.
I think the mouth looks horny.
Yeah, that mouth opens.
The wanting mouth.
Wanting mouth.
Wanting mouth. Now this horse doesn't just want to fuck. It's looking to give pleasure to.
Yeah. Hey. These are generous.
Wanting mouth. Those eyes are looking pretty.
Just leave it there. They're looking pretty.
They're looking pretty.
pretty nice orange eyes.
Yeah.
They're weird. That's a weird eye.
Yeah. And Jay, I was going to mention the triangle you spoke of within the numbers. Yeah. It's like a mesh. It makes like a mesh pattern in the numbers, but in a triangle instead of like a little hole or a circle type thing. That's
because we gotta have mountain shit all over.
Oh, yeah, super mountainy. You guys forget that they're in Denver?
How can I? With the
elevation,
not with the 5280.
Yeah,
that completely ruins it for me.
It ruins it for you, Gary.
I fucking hate it. It's the worst part.
It's the worst part for you.
It might be worse than the Titans. Double stripe. Having that fucking number on the helmets
is so small
stupid.
Detail.
I hate it. It makes me crazy. It's so stupid. I don't love it either, but it's very stupid. But I don't know. I thought I really didn't like these, but now that they've been playing in them and watching them, they're pretty. They're not so bad. The other thing that really bugs me is the shoulder stripe on the new uniforms. Like it's supposed to look like a mountain. Yeah. But you never see it on like head on angle. And even if you do, it kind of looks like a lightning bolt when you're in the same division with the lightning bolts. So just don't do it. Just do a stripe going across. We get it. You're in Denver. Okay. Enough with the mountain shit.
Well, what if they made that the whole sleeve one color? Like it was just a white.
It's already too big. It's already too big.
Yeah.
The white on there is already too big.
I'd say they're a vast improvement over the previous iteration.
For sure.
I like that they got rid of the pointy orange helmet stripe on the helmet, and the oblique shit they had going on for so long.
Yeah, it was. I was thinking about this.
Long.
Yeah, they did.
Yes, and those were like the first ones that Nike really had a hand in. Yeah. And like did something to, and they wore them for so long. And then I was thinking about what a shame it is that they made Peyton Manning wear those things. He looked like such a goof walking out in those uniforms. It was like they should have updated then, but they didn't. But these they're looking better to me. What do you guys think about the matte navy helmet?
I like it.
You do?
Yeah, I dig it. I actually kind of like the white shell too. I'm not gonna lie. I think it looks kind of cool. I don't know if I love it on the navy uniform though, to be honest.
The picture that we're looking at has like a lineman with the white shell and the navy jersey and the orange pants. It's so goofy. It's just so that guy. That guy in a blue shirt.
He looks like one of the kids in that. Have you ever seen that movie, Little Giants?
Yes.
He looks like one of the kids in that movie, like one of the fat lineman kids. Like he just doesn't look like a pro football player.
No, just fat guy. It looks bad. I used to like when they had when they used to put the throwback logo on that navy helmet when they had those Color Rush ones. I thought that looked good too. I'm kind of disappointed they don't, but I mean, the regular throwbacks there were now are hard to dislike.
Boy, those are good.
It's a great look.
A great color scheme too. That royal blue is so good.
Yeah,
it's popping.
The royal blue and the orange is fantastic.
Those orange, the orange crush, man. You can't go wrong with that.
Listeners, if you go back a few episodes, quite a few episodes, we're talking about worst color combinations.
Yep. I did say I didn't like blue.
Andy says orange or blue.
Andy,
look at that masterpiece.
I will clarify, because after we had chastised you for that, you meant navy and orange, right?
Yeah. Something like that, sure.
He didn't. He meant royal. And he said navy was okay, I thought.
You guys, everything that I say when it comes to like
he just does
black
it for
and
ratings.
White things here, like if it's like this is the best, this is the worst, you know that it doesn't mean shit when it comes out of my mouth. It's gonna change the next like 5 minutes later. These look great, and it's totally dependent on the team too. It honestly is, because these look great. You know what doesn't look great to me? The fucking New York Islanders. That doesn't look great to me.
That's crazy talk to me.
See, there you go.
Let's not talk about the Islanders.
Okay.
This number, and again, I don't need the mesh on the numbers either.
I like that little detail. I think it looks cool.
That's a miss.
So I like those little triangles by the armpits too. Those look kind of cool.
Triangles on the armpits. Am I not noticing?
Look at the white number 43.
Oh, sure, like some venting. Yeah, that's not terrible. I guess
looks cool.
Get that stank out.
I gotta say, I like these.
You do.
Yeah, I do, Gary. So this is one of the few times where I'm agreeing with Andy over you on things.
Nice.
I like what they've done with these. It's a huge improvement over what they've done before, so maybe that has something to do with it. But I think all of the little weird details that they've put into them, they're done in a good way. I agree that I don't know why they have that extra little zigzag in the shoulder or in the sleeve stripe. I wish they would have just kept that blue part solid instead of trying to zigzag it a little bit. But I like the idea. It just, maybe the execution isn't there, but I like the overall thought behind it. The little triangle meshing in the numbers, like I don't know. There's something about it that I kind of like. I don't know. There's just something about these Broncos new uniforms that speaks to me. And I wish that they, instead of going navy, they were going to royal blue, but I can stomach the navy too.
Yeah, I agree. Real quick, you tell me if you like it or don't like it. Blue helmet, white jersey, orange pants.
What are we doing? Blue helmet.
Look at the fellas that are lined up across the image.
So navy helmet, white pants or white shirt.
And orange pants. Yep. I like it too. Okay, next one. Blue helmet, orange shirt, blue pants.
Like.
Our favorite guy, white helmet, blue jersey, orange pants, and orange socks with white shoes.
Don't like. I think the orange socks kill it for me.
The orange socks kill it.
With the white shoes.
And the white helmet.
That's those giant white gloves he's wearing too. It looks so fucking dumb.
The white
I love
helmet.
this guy though. He's growing on me. I like this guy.
This is like, I normally love a white helmet. I don't like this white helmet. For some reason, it just it doesn't work with their logo, I think, is the problem.
It's comical.
That's true.
Okay. All right, next one. Blue helmet, white shirt, blue pants. I like it. Okay. Blue helmet, orange shirt, white pants.
I
think I like it. White helmet, blue shirt, blue pants.
The white helmet sucks in every uniform.
Yeah,
Jay's going to say
one exception. I think there's one exception.
This last guy?
The last guy, yep. All right.
Okay.
All right. So white helmet, all blue, we're saying no to, right?
Correct.
Across the board?
Yeah.
All right, next one. Blue helmet, white shirt, white pants.
It's good.
Okay, blue helmet, orange shirt, orange pants.
Don't like too
much.
I think I don't like the orange pants.
I don't either. Those orange socks. Maybe if they did blue socks with it, it might be better, or white socks, but it's too much.
It might be the orange pants.
I think
it's an orange suit.
I need to see a navy helmet with orange pants and blue top.
Yeah,
I don't have that combo here.
I like the white top, orange pants, but I think the other combos with the orange pants don't work for me.
That's true.
Second from the left, Garrett. Isn't that what you said? Or blue helmet?
Doesn't have orange pants.
Oh, I see. All right, last one. White helmet, blue shirt, white pants. I like that one.
That one's good, but that one looks too much like Illinois or a college team to me,
and that's probably why it looks so decent, because as compared to the other white helmet ones.
Yeah, white helmets gotta go. Fun. Yeah, the throwback's a winner.
It is.
Yeah, the throwback is their best.
This is so many combinations. Yeah. It's fucking crazy. What are they doing?
Yeah,
mixing it up.
They don't have every combination possible though, because they don't put that white helmet on anything but the blue jersey.
Yep, which is weird to me, but
it's a weird line to draw.
Yep.
I just remember there being some absurd branding shit that they had going on, and like all this nonsense with the naming of shit. Here we go. So they call the home jersey Sunset Orange.
Okay, great.
And then inside of the neck there, it says Broncos Country. And Gary, that beautiful little tag that says 5280 right between it.
So dumb.
Mm-hmm. It's lovely.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
Sunset Orange.
Summit White is the way.
Summit White. Okay. Mm-hmm. What's this little triangle with the plus sign?
Back neck. It says triangle.
What is this supposed to represent?
Triangle back neck label is inspired by the iconography of summit markers found in Broncos country and signifies striving to reach the peak. It is applied using webbing material reminiscent of outdoor performance gear. Fuck. Stop. Right. See, when they do this kind of marketing bullshit, it just drives me crazy. Wait. Look at the back of that helmet. What's going on there?
Yeah, there's a faded stripe that comes up.
Oh, really? I didn't even see that.
It's like an ode to 9/11. It looks like Twin Towers.
Seriously? That's what it's supposed to be?
No. No.
So there's like a faded orange double stripe just on the back of the helmet?
Yeah, that ends in the middle of the top, like the very top of the helmet.
That is fucking stupid.
It's not. I don't think it's bad looking.
It's
because it's not noticeable.
I'll try to pull it up. It looks real stupid.
Sorry, and then the last one is Midnight Navy, the alternate jersey, and it says Broncos across the chest. The other ones say Broncos. Yeah, they all do. There you go. The Mile High collection.
Cool.
Who cares? Who cares?
Here, hang on. Look at this stupid fucking stripe. I'll give FB Helmet Guy on Twitter a shout out. It's the triangles coming up the back.
Oh, lots of little triangles within the double arrow looking thing.
They'll form an arrow at the crown. Continued summit.
FB Helmet Guy says another
the summit
example another example of forcing bad design elements due to made up dumb backstories.
Listen, we're gonna have to give FB Helmet Guy a follow because he is correct.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to see if he wants to be a guest on the podcast sometime.
Do you want to bash these Broncos helmets with me?
AFB Helmet Guy.
AFB Helmet Guy. Do you think that Broncos logo is horny?
Do you think he's horny or angry?
Yeah.
Take a look at his wanting mouth, and then get back to me. Thanks, babe.
His wanting mouth. All right. Well, that's the Broncos.
The Broncos. What's your favorite?
Satisfied with them? Oh, favorite combo?
Coming from what they came from.
Yeah,
it's looking pretty good, but I think
do
they're
we have a favorite
overall
combo?
a little stupid. You go ahead. Let me ponder these combos.
Jay, you got a fave?
I got a fave.
Which one?
I think my favorite is the orange top with the white pants.
Oh, really?
Okay. I'm kind of
least favorite is orange top, orange pants.
Oh, yeah, that one's real bad. So is blue top, orange pants, but we know that one. I'm torn between the white top, orange pants. I like that one. I'm also actually a fan of the white top, blue pants guy. That's a good combo there.
That's the one I'm kind of leaning towards.
I like that. It's a good look.
I'm gonna go with that one for now.
Yeah.
Although I do like that they wear orange at home.
I mean, this is notwithstanding the Orange Crush. The throwback's obviously the best.
Correct.
Yeah, without a doubt. But out of these new ones, I think, well, we all, Gary and I are on the same page at least.
I mean, white top, blue pants is not a bad combo either.
No, it's pretty safe. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Orange pants I like too. I like the white top, orange pants. That's not a bad look. As long as you get the white socks to break it up. If you were to go those orange socks with the orange pants, that's just way too much on any fucking combination.
Yeah, why would you got to break up the orange pants or something?
Oh, it's too much.
That's the mistake that's happening, I think.
It really is.
Because you look at the orange pants with the white jersey at the end with the white socks, that's not as offensive.
No, right. And I think the thing that really, really looks fucking clownish is the orange pants, orange socks with these big white fucking shoes. It looks so fucking goofy. And again, especially with the white gloves, he looks like a clown.
Yeah.
Ronald McDonald.
He looks like a chubby clown.
Look at his belly.
What's his name again?
I don't know. Bull.
Okay. Ball guy.
Bowl of fucking pudding.
Bowl pudding. Moving on.
All right, yep. Broncos
done. Next, we have the Kansas City Chiefs. Colors are red and... Oh, what was that, Gary?
So I said something completely different.
Something completely different.
What we were just looking at.
Colors are red and gold. Logo is a white arrowhead outlined in black with an interlocking red KC outlined in black. The helmet is a red shell, white face mask with primary logo on the sides. Jersey has two flavors, red and white. Both have similar number and striping. Red jersey has white block numbers outlined in gold with white and gold striping on the sleeves and TV numbers on the shoulders. The white jersey has red block numbers outlined in gold with red and gold sleeve stripes and TV numbers on the shoulders. Pants, again, we have two flavors, red or white. Red pants feature white, red, and gold stripes that go all the way from the top of the hip to the knee. The white pants have red and gold stripes, similarly from the top of the hip to all the way down to the knee. Guys, what do we think of the Kansas City Chiefs?
Oh, what a classic look. Classic AFC look. I don't know. They're just, like I said, classic. Keeping it simple forever. Can't screw it up other than the mascot.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that. Do they still do the tomahawk chop at Arrowhead Stadium?
Well, eat loud, yes.
Oh God,
it's I don't know how they get away with it. I mean, that's another topic altogether. But they got to scrap it. I don't know how it's still happening.
Are the Braves still doing that too? You think?
Yeah, for sure, 1,000%.
Of course they are. It's Georgia.
1,000%.
Jesus.
But uniform wise, it's just a really good uniform. It's not the color combination of red and yellow is not one that I'm a huge fan of, but I don't know. These are classic.
Well, it's not red and yellow, it's red and gold, Gary.
They're calling that gold?
Trying to make it palatable for Andy. This is gold.
No, fuck
this
off.
Is something we've 11 episodes in, and we're trying to tell you this is what we call gold.
No, it's not. Don't do that.
You are the only one.
There's another team in this division that also calls their yellow gold. So
because it is gold, it is not Vegas gold. But I said yellow because I didn't want to get into this again with.
And I said gold because I did. I wanted to get Dr. Zun all tuned up here.
We all know that it's not. That's not the color.
I don't know. The white face mask throws me off sometimes. I feel like it should just be gray or maybe gold. Throw a gold one on there and see how that looks for Daddy. But I don't know. They're good. Simple football uniform.
Yeah, I'll let you go ahead before I pitch my 2 cents here.
Yeah, Gary, I, for the most part, agree. I think, as a football uniform, it is a good classic look. I never realized this before, but the Kansas City logo, the KC interlocking like that, it looks like an amateur made it. They haven't updated that logo probably since the 70s, and it shows.
No,
because they haven't even updated the font or anything in there, so it is a little weird, and I didn't realize that until we were putting this together, that it's a pretty hacky looking K and a C.
Yeah, and they do flip it on the logo. The arrowhead still goes forward both ways, but they flip the
I don't think
the letters
as bad as the Ravens is.
They're not Ravensing
it. 0%. No, because it just shouldn't be there on the Ravens at all. But
and I also agree. Like they need to get rid of their mascot. It's just my 2 cents. They shouldn't be the Chiefs. They should be the Chefs or something instead.
Chefs, that'd be fun.
What do you think a good name for the Kansas City team should be?
I don't know enough about Kansas City barbecue. I don't know what the fuck.
Kansas City barbecues. Hey, maybe they can have some sort of. They should.
That's a food genre, right? Like
jazz barbecue. Yep.
They don't have to change anything.
I like it. The Kansas City
get rid
barbecues.
Of the arrowhead and put what they put instead of
a slab of beef.
There's a hockey team that is also a music genre.
What?
The St. Louis Blues.
Oh yeah,
that's right. And they were always the Blues.
That's a good one. They even have the music note in there.
They do.
Fuck, that's a good one. We got a couple of music genres there.
Look at that.
Great. I love it.
Yeah. Appreciation for the arts.
That's right.
But I don't know what you do for KC, honestly.
Yeah.
Because you could do the Kings, like 'cause they have the Royals already, and they're called Chiefs Kingdom.
Yeah.
Why not just do the Kings? I don't know.
Do you guys think that if the Vikings were to win a Super Bowl or a few of them, that we'd be so obnoxious about wearing purple every fucking Friday, the whole town? No, I don't think so either.
100%.
No. Here's the thing. These other people, they don't know the suffering.
No, I know.
They haven't had to earn anything.
That's true.
They haven't had to go through hell for decades and decades. So no, I don't think so. And it's a super obnoxious with Chiefs and Packers fans. Can you imagine if these people lived in the 80s when their teams were just so fucking terrible and they have no memory of them being good?
Yeah.
Maybe that might be even more. Maybe they'd be more obnoxious because they would think that their teams were good and talk about Super Bowls of days gone by.
It just walking through that downtown and just seeing on a Friday and seeing everyone wearing Chiefs shit, and I was like, what is happening? I had to look it up, and I was like, what? Why are they doing this on a Friday of all things too? I'm like, what the fuck? For one thing, why on a Friday? Why are you all dressed in red and Chiefs gear? And they just do it though. That's just their thing. I don't like it. It seemed a bit obnoxious. Yeah, that's true.
They also also live in Missouri, so I don't know.
Barbecue. The barbecue was good.
I'm sure. It could go. Let's see. I don't know. It could be the barbecues. I like the Kings. Why not go for like the Kings? You have the Royals.
I guess.
Yeah. I don't know what they would switch it to, but they could keep everything and get rid of the Arrowhead, and boom, it's there.
Do you think they ever will? Do you think they'll ever get rid of it?
Yes. I don't think anytime soon, though. They got to be shitty for a while. So
yeah, that's just it.
People can't latch on to the...
Right. That's true.
Take this away.
Yeah. If you guys want to know my opinion on these uniforms, I'll give it to you. I don't like them.
We're fine.
I don't like them.
Yeah?
What don't you like?
No, I don't like them. They're just...
They're pretty blah.
I think they're just... And they're not. Some of the, like we talked about the Niners jerseys being very basic and plain, but classic and great. These are classic, but they just don't do it for me. I don't like the logo.
Is it the colors?
I was going to say these are very similar.
I don't love the colors. Yeah, this red is brighter, and I don't like it with the gold.
The yellow.
No, I don't like those two together.
I don't really either. I'm with you there. How do you feel? So
Iron Buell,
which makes me hate it even more.
Absolutely.
You want to talk about people not shutting up about how great their 9-man team is.
Mm-hmm.
Give it a rest. What do you think about the old school AFL patch?
I like that. Isn't that the Texas one?
No, it's an AFL patch.
Oh.
Do they wear that all the time, or is that like
It's on every jersey. Yep.
Like always, or is it?
Like always, every game
thing, or what?
Oh my god, I never noticed
every
that.
Game.
What the fuck for?
Just to know that they were from the AFL pre-merger, I guess. They can't give up that shit. But yeah, it's on every jersey, every game, every year.
Yeah, because a lot of people remember back from the pre-1969 days. Yeah, right. I mean, why? What a weird thing to hold on to.
Yeah,
it goes along with their whole mascot thing too. Then I guess.
Yeah.
Back when it was an acceptable thing.
Missouri a slave state.
Ooh,
I know I should know this, but
I think
they were one of. They were. I don't think they were, but I think they were.
I think they were one of the controversial ones that kind of started.
They were.
They were a slave state. Yes, and it was the Missouri Compromise. Was Missouri. Allows Missouri to enter the Union as a slave state while keeping the balance of free and slave states in Congress. Oh, geez.
Golly.
So they just had it both ways.
We're not giving up that logo or that mascot anytime soon.
No.
Maybe they could just change it to the Kansas City Rebels.
The Rebels. There you go. Yes, the Union Rebels.
Talking about how these suck downs, I don't... They're not. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about them. But I remember kind of. I remember when Joe Montana went from the 49ers to the Chiefs.
Yeah, it looked so much worse.
He was in that Chiefs jersey, and granted, he was older, but I was like, man, that doesn't look good.
No,
he looks way worse.
It looked way better.
It partly is the white face mask and the yellow outline on the numbers. The white jersey's way better than the red, in my opinion.
You know what else bothers me? I don't like looking at Patrick Mahomes' face in that helmet. I don't like looking at how weird it sits on his head. I think it looks so stupid at that headband thing.
Wears one of those. Yes, and he wears one of those dumb helmets.
Yeah, I
don't like the helmet he wears.
Real dumb looking.
He's kind of a goofy fella.
He's a dumbass, I think. I don't like him.
You don't like Patrick Mahomes?
No.
He owns that women's soccer team you're just
his wife his wife does or something. No, he's one of those fucking guys too who just refuses to have an opinion on anything that matters either. It's with the whole
he knows,
with Trump and everything too, is well, everyone's supposed to go out there and make their own decision. It's just look at all the facts and just make your shut up. You're a dipshit.
He doesn't want to piss off his buddy Harrison Butker.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that guy's a fucking wow. Fuck that guy.
You heard it here first. Fuck Harrison Butker.
What do you guys?
The official stance of Uni-Versed is fuck Harrison Butker.
That's our official stance. We're gonna stick by it.
Our tagline. I'm putting it on the episode art.
What do you guys think about on the red pants? They have a white outline to accentuate the red and gold stripe.
I kind of like it.
Like they're like we really must have a red and gold stripe, so we're going to put white out on the outside of it.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't know how I feel about it, honestly.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
I'm starting to sour on these. Downs is rubbing off on me. If the white face mask makes it look goofy to me.
But what do you change it to? Because I was thinking all red looks stupid.
All red looks stupid. You change it to gold or gray. Those are the options. And they used to do a gray with a throwback.
Yeah. The all red is the only one that's like kind of like, because I like a good monochrome jersey. But
see, I like the white top with the red pants.
I think red top white pants is my favorite. I don't hate the red jersey as much as you do, but I think the red pants, what kills the red pants for me is that weird striping that they have on it.
This might just be one of those things because I'm looking at them like none of them are like really like offensively bad to me. Yeah, it's just that I think it's just the team that I'm sour on the team.
That sounds like it.
I'm so sick of seeing them win championships right now and be like,
I want Trent Green era disappointment back in Kansas City. Just good enough. You know what else bugs me? Here's something else.
Another thing.
This is something that's bugged me since like a kid with video games or sports cards. Yeah. Whenever they take their team photos, they got to do the mock turtleneck for everybody.
Oh yeah, the Chiefs. I always have done that. You're right.
Yeah, they all have a mock turtleneck. Right? I don't know
if it's a mock. I think it's a legit turtleneck.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's a mock because then it's on a lot of them. They would say the Chiefs with the script.
Oh, because I thought it was like the turtleneck, then that's folded down. That's like rolled down. And has the Chiefs.
Could be. Right, I'm pretty sure it's a mock turtleneck. But why are we doing that?
Yeah.
Why are we doing that?
Dumb.
It looks so stupid. That doesn't make it good. Yeah, tradition, just like their mascot. It doesn't mean it's right or good.
Oh, I'm not trying to defend it. I'm just saying that
it sounds like
your logic behind it.
It sounds like you are. Much like the scrapped Chief Wahoo episode when you were defending that.
Yeah, we had
the lost episode.
The scrapped that one. I found a good
to detract on this episode because I needed to.
Yeah, you had to.
Finally.
Right. Yeah. We had to go through counseling for you. I found a good 9-year-old Reddit post that says, "Why do Chiefs players wear white turtlenecks in their pictures?" And it's like, "Hey guys, Ravens fan here, and I've always wondered why your players wear white turtlenecks in their portrait photos." The top response from this guy says, "Because we're the only team that realized the tactical advantages of the turtleneck. Obviously." There's not one serious fucking answer.
I wonder why you're looking at a random Reddit post.
Yeah, another person says because they're classy as fuck and we look better than everyone else. But to be honest, I don't know why. No, you don't. You guys look like a bunch of assholes. Anyway, fuck them. Move on.
Fuck them. Move on. All right.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that.
Next, we have the Las Vegas Raiders.
Ooh.
Colors. Silver and black. Logo is a black shield outlined in white, featuring a square-jawed pirate wearing an eye patch and an old
slack-jawed pirate.
A square-jawed pirate wearing an eye patch and an old silver and black face maskless leather football helmet in front of some crossed pirate cutlass swords. The helmet is silver shell with a silver face mask, Logo on the sides with a single black stripe down the center. Jerseys, they have 2 primaries and an alternate, all 3 of which feature similar numbering. They have a black jersey with silver block numbers and silver TV numbers on the sleeves. They have a white jersey with black block numbers outlined in silver and TV numbers on the sleeves. And they have an alt-white jersey with silver numbers outlined in black with TV numbers on the sleeves. Pants, they don't fuck around with different colored pants. They have silver pants with a single black stripe down the side. And before Andy tries to call me out by saying that he's seen pictures of a player wearing white pants with a white alt jerseys, they haven't worn those pants since 2017.
That's fine.
Guys, what do we think of these?
You referenced that discussion we had at Village Inn many moons ago, Danger, when you were a bright-eyed English teacher just trying to change the world. But I'm very sure that I don't remember how it went.
Unanimous.
But was it unanimous?
It was unanimous.
These were numero uno.
Yep.
The best uniforms in the NFL, perhaps all of sport.
Wow.
Then Oakland Raiders.
12 years ago.
These kick ass. I mean, it's just black and silver. They rock. It's not much to say. I do like the white ones that have the silver numbers with the black outline.
Yeah, that's a nice look.
Those are good. These rock. They
I
rock.
agree.
The logo's great. They don't mess around.
I was trying to find if the logo guy has a name, and I couldn't find anything that says he has a name like our friend Bucko Bruce.
What do you think? Do you think he's wearing a helmet with this logo on it, and then that
I wish you could see
logo
the
is also wearing a helmet with that logo?
What do they call that thing?
I don't know. I know what you're talking about.
You look in the mirror and
like
it's
infinite image.
Yeah.
I really hope that he is wearing a logo with him on the logo.
It's gotta be, right? But back when he had 2 good eyes.
the logo on the side of the helmet. He has 2 good eyes. He doesn't have an eye patch.
That'd be great. It's called the Drost effect or the Drosty effect, something like that. That's great. And I want him to have that helmet. I really hope that it's got that fucking logo on the side.
I'm pretty sure
he does.
He's got him. Look at the helmet.
Without a doubt, he's got that on there.
Downs, what do you? Okay, we know. Me and Jay know where we stand.
We love them.
These are a master stroke. I'm sorry. Before I get to you, Downs, I think I was looking at pictures of these from this year. Mm-hmm. And I think they're similar to the Jaguars. I think they have an outline of the jersey color around the numbers as well. And really? I don't think that's like an intentional change. But it's something that I've noticed in pictures from this season.
Like maybe it's just something that Nike has started doing.
Yeah. But okay, let us have it, Downs.
Oh, you want it? You want it
to give it to us, Andy.
Meh. I don't know.
Meh.
Okay.
Where do you rank these? If
I'm bored by them, I'm so bored by them. Yes, I'm sorry, but they're boring. I like the silver number, the white jersey with the silver number and the black outline.
Yeah, that's
I like that one. I like that one. Otherwise, it's just, come on, give me something different. It's been so long at the same thing.
I disagree.
I know you do, but that's my opinion. I just want something a little different, little bit different. I mean, I'm gonna go. I'm going back here and looking at as far back as I can go. 1963 is when we get something different.
What do we get?
Oh, you want to know?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, they weren't in preseason only though.
That doesn't count.
Black helmet, yellow stripe down the middle.
Black helmet, yellow stripe.
Yep. No, nothing on the side.
I wouldn't hate an occasional black helmet.
Black helmet and a black jersey with yellow numbers and triple stripe yellow on the sleeves.
What the hell were they thinking?
Any of that
very
yellow.
Steelers-y looking almost, but
it's commemorative jersey.
Their logo also was a little different back then. They had the same helmet with the same logo, but it was the background.
He didn't have an eye patch.
Both guys. No, he had so it was the shield is all black, the background's all black.
Yeah.
just the top part behind where it says Raiders, it was black, but behind our guy there, which Randy maybe we'll name him, it was gray. It was silver behind him.
Randy the Raider.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah,
sure. Randy Raider. Oh, you didn't find out if there's a name for the guy though, huh?
I looked and I didn't see anything that it supposedly depicts. It was based off of some actor from back in the 60s, but there's no actual name for him.
Actor Randolph Scott.
Yeah, Randolph. So you're not bad. It is Randy.
Randy.
Randy. Call him Randy.
Randy the Raider.
Yeah, perfect. See, that's where the yellow came from, that first logo, with the football behind Randy's head and the more detailed cutlasses.
What if they threw in a black helmet for one game a year or something?
I'd be fine with that.
I wouldn't hate it as their color rush. They go with black helmet, black jersey. Hell, even give them some black pants with a silver stripe.
Holy shit! Just get nuts with it. That, I guess.
So, Gary, is this the one team that gets to be wear black in the NFL?
No doubt.
The one team, huh?
But no, Steelers do too. I gave it to the Steelers too.
You guys also, you know, in their first season, 1960, Oakland Raiders, on the back of their jerseys, they had their full name.
First and last.
Apparently, it says full name on this.
I love a full name on a jersey.
Remember in the XFL when they would let them put whatever the hell they want? So there's that one guy that was like, "He hate me" on the back.
He hate me.
Oh yeah, Rod Smart.
He played for the Panthers, returner for the Panthers for a while.
Yeah. Oh yeah, baby. It did have the full name. Tom Flores, it says on the back of this one.
Tom Flores.
I like a full name.
We need to get back to full name on the back of the uniform. That would make these jerseys a lot better.
I love that.
So Andy doesn't like them, Gary and I love them.
You're just kind of blah on these?
Yeah.
What do you want on them, Andy?
They're a little too scary, a little too gangstery for me, guys.
That's racist. That's all coming from the 90s gangster rap.
Yep, it is. You know, it's that Compton type feel they've got. You know.
Yeah, I mean, they put these jerseys on the map, really.
Yeah, you know, they scare me, guys.
Oh, sorry, white guy.
You're scared of rain.
My name's Karen. I see a guy walking down the street wearing a Raiders jersey. I'd call the police.
Call the cops.
No, they're fine.
She needs to call Dawn Butler if she's afraid.
She does.
Yeah. Are you having problems?
Pirate problems. Right?
Yeah, if it's another pirate.
Hey, chaps. There should be probably more pirate teams in the NFL.
We have two, and neither of them are the Pirates.
Yeah,
no, you're right.
Neither are.
Do we count the Vikings? Do we count the Vikings?
Because Vikings are pirates.
As a Raider-esque?
Yeah, they're pretty piratey.
Here, the teams called the Raiders that have a Viking as a pirate.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
the Nordic Pirates in the NFL.
Right.
So
maybe the Kansas City team should find some other name for a pirate.
The Swashbucklers?
Ooh, the Kansas City Swashbucklers.
Maybe
the Privateers.
There you go. Maybe just to put them in their place for a little bit for drawing this name out for too long. We'll just call them the Butt Pirates for a couple of years. See how they like that.
There you go. Well, that works. All right.
Andy's bored with these Raiders. Should we move on?
He is.
He's bored with the Raiders.
All right. So we have the Los Angeles Chargers. Their colors are powder blue, sunshine gold, and white. Their logo is a gold lightning bolt outlined in powder blue. Their helmet is a white shell with gold face mask, primary logo on the sides with the player's number underneath the logo in powder blue. The jerseys, they have two primary uniforms, both of which have similar features. The powder blue jerseys have white numbers outlined in gold in a modern non-serif font. The sleeves feature the primary logo as a stripe in gold outlined in white. The white jerseys have powder blue numbers outlined in gold with a gold logo outlined in blue on the sleeve. Pants, they have gold pants with a white lightning bolt down the leg outlined in powder blue, and white pants with a gold lightning bolt outlined in powder blue down the sides. They do have an alternate color rush similar to their primaries. The jersey is navy with white numbers outlined in gold with a navy lightning bolt outlined in gold. The helmet is a bit different in that the lightning bolt is navy in the center, outlined in gold, and the number on the side is navy. The pants they wear with these are navy, with navy and gold lightning bolt stripe down the side. They used to also have a royal blue alternate, but it seems that they've retired it according to a post on the team's Instagram this year. Very similar to the navy one, except for wherever it is navy, it is a royal blue, and then the numbers are gold outlined in white. Guys, what do we think of the Los Angeles Chargers?
I'll start.
Go ahead.
Overall, sorry, my voice is going here. Overall, they're a pretty handsome set of uniforms. I like the updated number font that they got going. It's a little italicized, kind of a modern italic-y type thing, kind of sharp, pointy little. I think they're great. I really am a big fan of that lightning bolt on the leg. It's a cool lightning bolt. The shoulder one looks better. It looks better than the previous iteration they had, where it was like kind of on the arm almost, a little bit diagonally, whereas this one's more going right over the shoulder. You know, I wasn't sure whether I liked the helmet with the, you know, I like the old one was great with just the lightning bolt on it, but now we're going like the really old one now with the number on it again. And I usually don't know how big of a fan I am with putting your number on the helmet too, but I think this works. And I like the fact that all these different jerseys that they've done, they're all the same fucking thing, just a different color. They didn't do anything weird or wacky with it. There's not much to kind of change with the details really. It's just, they're good and they're clean. They look good in every combination, I think. And Jay, we touched base on this before Gary got here. Those alternates, the kind of almost a dark royal blue, you could say, with the yellow numbers that they're not wearing this year. Big mistake, I would say, for them to not wear them this year, because I think those are the best in the whole set. I really like those uniforms. The all navy color rushes are fine. They just remind me a bit of their old sets that were, you know, like the Jim Harbaugh era. I mean, not granted the pants would be different, but I don't know. Those don't do much for me. But those royal blue ones, those are pretty. Powder blues are always nice, but those royal blue ones I really like too. Anyway, that's my thoughts. I think they're a great set of unis.
Yeah, I wish they still had those royal blues too. Those are some of my favorites.
It's a good
uniform. Yeah. I like on the navy that on the lightning bolt that it's navy.
Oh yeah.
With the lightning bolt outline and then back to cool. Navy. It's kind of cool. These are the best uniforms in the NFL. Agreed. By a long shot, and it's not even fucking close.
Yeah, God, you know what? I was actually thinking that as I was doing these, like, are these the best uniforms in the whole NFL?
They are.
It's you know what? When they updated these and they got rid of the shoulder with the lightning bolt on the shoulder, where that was all wonky, going like two ways basically with a different colored panel.
Yep.
Great. Adding the numbers on the lids, master stroke. There is nothing wrong with these. Adding the yellow pants. Yes. Sometimes it's a bit much, but then you see it on the field and it's just right.
It is.
There's no fault in these.
Those powder blues with the yellow pants and the powder blue socks with them too. God, those look good.
That's a good one. I sent this to you guys, but when they wore the powder blue tops with the yellow pants against the Chargers wearing their white tops with the red pants.
Rams, you mean?
No, again, they played the
Chiefs.
They played against the Chiefs with the red pants and the red lids and the white shirts. That's just a joy for the eyeballs to take in. That's a great uniform combination. That's a great uniform matchup. But these Chargers updates, it doesn't get any better. No notes. Perfect. I like the all navy too once in a while.
Yeah, it's not
throwback, but it's not as good as the Royals.
Right. But I'm with you there.
These are a perfect uniform.
How about those numbers? Jay, you like those numbers?
Fantastic.
I like the numbers. I like
Jay,
the
what do
numbers
you
for
think?
The Chargers. I mean, I don't think they would be that great for another team, but they fit with the overall aesthetic they have with everything else going on, I think.
It's electric, man.
They're like electricity numbers, but they're not like goofy electricity, like all zigzaggy.
Yeah. What do you like? How do you like the numbers on the hat?
Love it.
Like that?
I love the number.
Love it.
And there are very few teams that can do it because of the way that their logo is. And so, like, you can't force a number on a helmet. It needs to fit. It needs to work.
It's either the number or nothing. except this one logo.
Yep.
That's
the sleeve
I think
stripes,
it's because of the placement.
They figured out sleeve stripes without being weird. The leg stripes. I love the lightning bolts down the legs. The yellow, the yellow or gold face mask, fantastic. I love that look. There's nothing about these that I don't like. I somewhat disagree with you guys. I don't think their royal blue one they're not wearing anymore. I can take it or leave it. I'm fine with them getting away with it because I love the powders so much that I just want to wear them. I want them to wear those more often. And so if they're wearing powder blues instead of those royal blues, good. That's what I want to see them in anyway.
Yeah. I think that the number on the helmet works so well because that lightning bolt is so at the top. You know,
yeah, that's what we're saying.
There's plenty of room in it, and just the lightning bolts in general. I mean, you could definitely. I mean, I can see how you could fuck that up and make it really obnoxious by having lightning bolts on your shoulders and your pant legs, and they've done it before. I mean, their previous iterations didn't look all. I mean, the last ones didn't look all that great. But these are, like you said, Garrett. They figured it out. They look really good. Damn, they're nice.
The lightning bolt on the helmet, with the being able to have the numbers on the side, it's the logo, but it's also kind of the stripe. Like it's far enough where it looks to be, it's like it can pass as a stripe and the logo. It gives you some room to slap the numbers on there. Just what a great color combination too.
Yeah, the color combination is, I mean, when they went to the navy and like whenever they did that, the 90s or whatever, that was a mistake. I mean, they have the navy like alternates now, but they had a navy helmet back then too. And they should have never gone away from
the Jim Harbaugh days.
Yeah, they should have never gone away from the powders because they're just so good.
Right. What do you guys think if they got rid of it? So they're getting, not wearing the all royals. What if they wore all powder blue? Would that be too much?
It might be.
I know. I'm trying to figure it out in my head. And I don't know.
Only have powder blue socks aside from the navy. They don't do any white socks or yellow socks.
I think
So I think it would be too much. It needs to be broken up.
I think the other problem with him having, for me, the royal blue jerseys is then they essentially have Rams colors, the same exact, like within the same city. They're gold and royal blue, and they're slightly different colors, but they're just too similar to me to justify it.
Someone did it for us. It's not half bad.
What is this?
When they even did it with they changed the lightning bolts too.
Andy, what are you showing us?
Yeah. Do you see the picture?
I know, but like, is this like a?
Can you describe it for the listeners?
Well, and not only that, but what is the point of this? Is this like is this someone's like artist rendering, or is this like
this is just a fucking
happened, or?
No, this is just a Reddit thing. This is just a concept art someone did, and it's all powder blue uniform.
Gotcha.
White socks are half blue, half white, and then the lightning bolt on the side and the shoulders is a powder blue in the middle, yellow on the outline, and it's just that thought experiment that I was just talking about.
The thought experiment of what if they had all powder blue everything.
It's like the Navy. It's like the Navy, except you replace Navy with powder blue.
And it's not half bad.
No,
it's not as bad as I was thinking it was going to be.
No.
All right, we don't have anything else to say about these glorious uniforms.
No, they're just good. They're fantastic.
It's real good. I was fucking nervous. My stomach was in knots all day, wondering what Downs was going to say about these.
You didn't want your favorite ones to get on?
I was gonna be hot.
You didn't want me to shit on these, huh?
No way.
No, I couldn't. It's funny that you guys have both said best uniform in the NFL because I like I said, as I was putting the slides together, I was looking. I was like, God, are these the best? They're really good.
They are really.
I was like, these might be the best. It's funny.
It's that I was gonna ask you guys about the face mask, but Jay mentioned it. It's a yellow face mask on a white helmet seems like it's not going to go.
It seems like it's going to be a clown move, but it's not.
But it just pops with the rest of the uniform and the logo.
I will say, too, easiest one that I've found so far to find full body pictures of players to put on the slide there. Justin Herbert's got perfect form in every single one of those pictures. If you look at it, it's just the same form, great full body shots.
Great body shots. I tried to acquire him from Danger, even though he stinks in fantasy this year. I just need him back home.
He's been your guy for years, isn't he? Hey, let's rank these fuckers. 1, 2, 3.
Let's rank them.
Who wants to go first?
It's going to be easy or hard? I don't know. I bet I can predict Downs' rankings. This is the easiest one yet. And is it the best division in football?
Probably.
It probably is. Lots of highs, and the lows are not that low.
No.
Other than having a measurement on your fucking head, on your forehead, like a fucking dope.
Measurement on your forehead.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the NFC West is really good too.
Who's in the NFC West is good. Not as good though. No, NFC West doesn't hold a candle to this AFC West. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, this is a good one.
I would say the NFC North might be closer.
No.
NFC North is a great one. What? Come on. What with the Honolulu Blue, Jay?
Yeah, so there's 2 uniforms in that I like.
You don't like the Vikings?
I would put the Vikings in the Packers bottom half of the league.
You're wrong about that, Jason.
You eat that microphone right now.
I'm gonna keep that in mind when we're working out this little tiebreaker between the Browns and the Steelers.
That's fine.
Yeah.
The more I think about it, the numbers on the Vikings uniforms, Gary, how in the fuck are you okay with those?
It's just
it's homerism is what it is.
It's I have an eye for aesthetics, and some people don't.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
it's really just the first number. It's just the first number that bothers you in the double digits.
It is, and it's bad.
And if they corrected that, it's not that bad though.
No,
if they corrected that,
they have the worst number font in all of the league. They're worse than the fucking.
That's wrong.
They're worse.
That's not right.
They're bad. The font themselves is bad.
Worst in the league?
Yeah.
No, absolutely not.
No,
there's worse. What about the Titans?
That.
I thought you guys
hated
that one
for sure.
The number font is not. The font
Commanders, you guys hated, and the Titans.
Commanders font itself isn't that bad.
They're right. The font is pretty good. It's a handsome font.
It's all involved. The font is bad too. It's too narrow.
But anyway, we're not talking about those. We're talking about the AFC West. So what do we think? Who wants to go first? I can go first if you guys don't want to.
Go ahead, Jason.
All right.
I don't think this is going to be too controversial of a vote.
Last place in this division, I'm going to go with the Kansas City Chiefs. A lot of it has to do with what we were talking about. I thought they were better than they were before. Before we started talking, and a lot of it is the colors, some of the weird stuff they have with their logo, and their mascot just needs to go. So that's getting played into it as well. So they're worth.
What if here we go? I know we're against corporations and sponsorships. What if they just went straight McDonald's? They don't change anything except slap the golden arches on their sides of their head.
The Kansas City arches. Just take it from
that's in St. Louis.
From St. Louis.
Sure. Rip it from the other side of the state.
They're all about cultural appropriation. Why not take it from St. Louis, right?
Right. All right. We stole.
Or they just need Kansas City Blues because there's a lot of blues in Kansas City, isn't there? So they could just also rip something.
There is. They could take that too, and they're rivals over barbecue. Listen. I'm gonna talk about Civil War.
They probably stole barbecue and blues, to be honest with you.
Probably
did. Third place for me are the Broncos. I like what they've done with the updates. As far as Zune uniforms go, they're probably some of my favorites. So it's just too bad that they're in a good division. So
they're just trying to go a little more modern. They're just trying to go a little more modern.
There's some Zune elements. They've got all these little triangles everywhere.
The triangles are a little Zune.
Yeah.
The fact that there's so many combinations is a bit Zune.
Yeah.
That's just 3 colors. Anyone can do that.
But do they?
No, they don't.
No, you're right. I'm right.
Second place, I'm doing the Raiders, which is a change from when Gary and I did this back in 2012, sitting at the Village Inn, where we thought they were the best in the league.
At the time
they were, but they've slipped. Maybe
I don't think they've slipped.
You just think other teams have caught up.
I think the Chargers have stepped up their game.
Yeah. And the Chargers have stepped up their game. They're great. They're getting number one. All right, that's my rankings.
All right. I like it. Andy, you want to go or you want me to go?
I don't care. I'll do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I think you're going to follow Jay's rankings. But so I'll go. I'll jump in. We'll keep the listeners guessing here. Yep. What's this wacky son of a bitch gonna do next? All right.
Chiefs first. Broncos. Chargers last. Let's go. Joke's on you guys.
Double cross.
Double cross. Yeah.
All right. I'll go.
Let's have it.
I'll go.
You please do.
I'm gonna go in best to worst order.
Oh, wow!
Just because there's
no surprise here.
There's no surprise. The Chargers are a numero uno, so they're getting 4 points. Yeah. What a great uniform! God, great uniform. It's just a pleasure to watch.
Yeah.
You want to have one of those jerseys? I got it. Phillip Rivers. It was before the update though. Phillip Rivers.
You need to get a Herbert jersey.
I know, I do. I almost bought not even Chinese one. I almost bought a legit fantasy.
Jeez.
Oh, daddy likey. Those jerseys. Yeah, Chargers, just masterful. Number getting my second place, 3 points, is the Raiders. That's a perfect uniform too for what it is. I like Randy on there.
Yep.
It's the black uniform.
Yep, no surprise there.
2 points, ranked third. I'm gonna go Kansas City.
What?
It's I don't know. They're just simple, and the Broncos just have too much. Not that it's still an upgrade. It's not a bottom tier jersey, but that stupid helmet stripe, the fucking measurement on the forehead, the lightning bolt mountain sleeve, that drops it below. It's too try hard. You could take it all off. Take all that shit off, and it might be better. Just have none of it on there, and it might be better than the Chiefs. But yeah, the Broncos are better. Sorry, Unrein. They still are not. They're at the bottom of this division. And I think part of the reason why the Chiefs are getting ragged on so much is just fatigue from seeing them. They get so many primetime games.
Like they said,
many primetime, so many playoff games.
I'm sick of seeing the bastards.
I hear you.
Yeah.
All right. Now let's have rankings.
It. Maybe I'll go top to bottom too, like you did there. Just to zoom it up.
Zoom it up, babe.
All right. Chargers are getting that number 4, so none of it really matters after this. But Chargers are the best for all the reasons we said. They're very, very handsome uniforms. It's going to be hard for them to lose the Uni Bowl. I think they're looking like top contenders.
So I just want to point out our favorite jerseys in the NFL are powder blue and teal.
Yes.
Yeah, that's great.
Who would have thought that when we would come together, we would all agree that we love teal and we love powder blue?
That's fucking good. That's good. My number 3 vote is going to go to the Denver Broncos. My second choice. Yes, that's my second choice. I dig those. I really think they're a vast improvement. I like them better than the Chiefs. They're pretty close. I won't. With the Raiders, it's kind of same plane, I think, for me.
Yeah.
But I like them a little more because I like options, and I like that. I like the Orange Crushes a lot. Yeah, simple as that.
I think if the Broncos were in a different division, I would have ranked them higher in the division. But it's just a really hard division for them to gain traction.
Can you imagine if they were in like the NFC East?
Oh yeah, they'd probably be the best in the NFC East.
Probably. Yeah.
That is the worst division, hands down.
Oh, it's so bad. Raiders get my third place, and Chiefs are the worst.
No surprises. That's how I thought you were gonna go.
Was it?
Yep.
I almost was gonna go Raiders second, Broncos third, but so copying you, I almost did it. But no, gotta be me.
All right,
gotta be him.
So last place, I'll tally it up. Chiefs are last place. Second to last, we have the Broncos with 6 points.
Sorry, Unrein.
Sorry, Unrein. Second place, we have the Raiders with 8 points. And number one, unanimous decision, the Los Angeles Chargers. I have to keep stopping myself from calling them the San Diego Chargers.
It's been a while, Jay.
I know it has been a while, and I have no problem calling the Rams the Los Angeles Rams. It's just, for whatever reason, I can't get my head around the Los Angeles Chargers.
Is this our first? This is not our first unanimous
no,
overall.
We've had other unanimous ones, too.
Last week?
Last week we did. We all unanimously said the 49ers.
Yep.
Okay.
And what about the Dolphins? Did we all like the Dolphins?
I think Dolphins were unanimous, too.
No, I didn't have them as number one.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I don't think so. I had the Bills.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Which I still stand by.
Oh, wow. Still stand by it, huh? You haven't regretted that decision at all?
No, I don't regret my...
Okay. I don't regret my decisions.
I'm gonna be on the right side of history.
That's what that's your one quote you've always said, right? You've always wanted that, like, etched on your gravestone is, I'm always going to be on the right side of history.
Yeah, I should have. Yeah, I should get that on my gravestone.
Always right. Do you guys want to pick a year again? Do you want to do that segment one more time before we sign off?
Yeah, let's do it. Which one was that?
This was
where we guessed the jersey sales.
Jersey, yeah.
Gosh.
Top sellers. Jay, play the music. All right, last week we did 2018, and Jay was the winner.
Jay won. It was a slam dunk. He knows
he did slam dunk it. Tom Brady was the number one NFL. Aaron Judge was the number one MLB. Steph Curry for the NBA, and Alex Ovechkin for NHL. And we had, I don't even remember what the fuck the soccer one was. Manchester United was the obvious shoe-in. All right, what year should we go at this time, guys? I can go. Let's go 2010.
Oh man,
and
this a lifetime ago.
So since Jay got the first pick, did he? I don't remember who got the first pick, but Jay won last time, so he'll get to go first, I guess.
He has to go first.
He has to go first. And Jay, I'm going to give you NBA.
Right up his wheelhouse.
Yeah, exactly. Who is the number one best-selling jersey in the NBA in the year 2010?
2010. I'm gonna say Kevin Durant. Was he playing? No. I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say LeBron James.
It's a great
guess. Do I get to guess?
You do. It's a great guess. It's incorrect, Gary.
Steph Curry.
Sorry, close.
It was Kevin Durant, wasn't it? Was it Kevin Durant?
That'd be great. No, it's actually Kobe Bryant.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Kobe Bryant. So 0 points to you guys there. Next, Gary, you get first pick here. Baseball.
God, okay. Baseball.
Are you growling about this?
No, it's Pippi's sleeping.
Oh, it's having
a dream. He's having a dream. He's growling and yipping.
That's cute.
Baseball in 2010. I don't even know who's playing baseball in 2010. I'm gonna go.
I think we should
Jeter. I'm just gonna go Jeter.
You go Jeter?
Yeah.
And you're correct.
Ooh, you gotta give him a guess next time, though.
Oh no, I thought you only get a guess if you don't get the first guy doesn't get it right.
No, let us both guess.
Okay, all right, I'll let you both guess.
What would you have guessed, Jason?
I was gonna kind of go off the beaten path, and I was gonna say Joe Mauer because that was the year that he was second year in a row on MLB The Show. So he was big nationally, but
he'll never be that big.
All right, Jay.
I was trying to think of like if there was a Giants player that was good, like Lincecum or something weird, but that's older than 2010, I think.
No, it would have been around then, I think.
But they weren't like, they didn't have a character like a player like that was enchanting the country.
All right, we ready for number 3 here?
Who number 3?
Number 3, here it is. Jay, your first guess here, and I'm gonna be favorable to you and give you the NFL here. Give me your guess for 2010 NFL top selling uniform.
Tom Brady.
Hold on, I will say my numbers that I've sourced these from are completely fucking wacky websites that who knows if the information's correct.
What a game.
What a game. I'm going to say Tom Brady. I mean, he's got to be up there almost every year that he was playing. So,
all right, Gary, what would you like to pick?
I would have picked Tom Brady if I would have gone first, but I don't want to just pick the same person.
Sure,
so
that's the point, yeah.
Let's see, 2010. See, my fucking brain is just a mess after these kids and
I can't remember years
being 40. No, it all runs together.
Yeah, I'm with you. No constant time.
I'm trying to think of like what I was doing. I was moving back. I was moving to Virginia. We were doing Irma's. I don't even know who won the Super Bowl that year. 2010, we're going to go with, who would be a running back? I'm going to go with Adrian Peterson.
Solid guess. You're both wrong.
Oh,
I'm going to throw out a hint. It's a defensive player.
Ooh. In 2010, gosh, Vikings were good. Oh,
Troy Polamalu.
Got it.
Really?
Yep.
That was the only player that was sticky in my head. I was going through every team. Wow.
Well, you know what wasn't sticking in his head is dandruff because all the head and shoulders he
that's
so.
True.
Same with Joe Mauer. At the same time, he and Joe Mauer and Troy Polamalu were in basically every Head and Shoulders commercial.
2 guys with scalp issues.
Yep. Just giving it.
Troy Polamalu is still in those commercials.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Yes, that's crazy. All right, we're going into the possibly final one here. Gary's got 1 point, Jay has none. And Gary, I'm giving you the top selling hockey shirt, 2010.
Oh, Syndicate.
What?
Sidney Crosby.
All right.
I'm going to say Alex Ovechkin.
I was a safe bet. Here's the deal.
Well-run game we've got.
You were right, Gary. But
so was I.
What? Yeah, but so was Jay. No. What jersey was it though?
I'm pretty sure they had a outdoor game. So, but I think it's probably just the black jersey. If it's not the black jersey, it's the powder blue thinger.
Not what I meant.
What do you mean? This is a trick question.
What was he playing for?
A bit of a trick question. This top selling hockey shirt I said in the.
You said hockey jersey, and it's Sidney Crosby.
It is, yes.
It's
Sidney Crosby Team USA jersey.
No, he said Canadian, Jason.
Team Canada jersey.
Team Canada?
Correct.
Really?
Yep. Team Canada jersey was the top selling.
Wow.
That year. So I'm just gonna give Jay a point for fun there.
He got the player right. He didn't even get the player.
You got Team Canada. You didn't. So
he said USA. He said USA. And then I said he's Canadian. You get it right. He got nothing right.
I got it right, Gary.
He didn't get anything
right. What are you talking about?
He got to Team Canada. He got to Team Canada before you did. So.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, he did.
He just blurted it out.
So we got to go to the tiebreaker of top selling soccer. So we got to go to the top selling soccer jersey.
Why don't we go with the top selling?
Do something
fun. Jersey or something.
Do something that people give a shit about.
I'll do something fun. It's gonna
best
be
wrestling T-shirt.
I got it for you. Okay, let me see.
best-selling album.
Oh, you want something completely non-sports related?
Yeah, something completely related that we're not going to know any of these artists in 2010.
That's a good one.
It would drop off the face of the earth around 2006. There's any pop artist in my realm.
Hopefully you're not looking this up. Who had the number one selling album of the year 2010? And do I need to give you clues?
You will need to give us. I don't know. Should we guess?
Let's
don't
first.
Here's how I want this to go.
Yep.
I want us to guess.
Yep.
And if we don't guess,
yep,
then you give a clue, and then we go back to each giving a guess, and then we keep unraveling.
This is a musical artist
until you're basically just telling us who it is. 2010. Okay.
I'm glad you accepted Jay's win in the last one, so you got it. Come around to accepting
I gave him the answer.
Team USA. He doesn't play for USA. He plays for Canada. Team Canada. All right.
I wasn't even asking Jay. You're asking me. It was my. He should have just been muted for God's sakes.
That's how this game works. Hey, I'm the host of this segment.
We're going to do this like a political debate and you have to mute our mics.
Yeah. I wish I could. Who's guessing first, Jay?
Sure. I'll guess first.
Doesn't matter at this point.
I'm going to say Kanye West.
All right.
Okay. The year 2010.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, gosh, that's that fucker's name? Luke Bryant.
You're both wrong.
Which one of us is closer?
Okay. No. Do you want to give like genre?
No.
Gender? Play some of the music and then we can.
Oh God! No.
I wish we could do that.
Oh no! We're not doing that yet. Oh, this is going to be. This is this artist or group. I'm not going to really narrow it down for you. Their seventh album. Mm-hmm.
It's in Jay's court right now, or do I get to go first on this one?
You get to go first. Gary, we're gonna snake it.
Maroon 5.
Jay-Z.
You're both wrong again. But I will say that you guys are getting closer.
What does that mean?
Maroon 5.
That's all.
Jay-Z. We're getting closer.
You're getting closer.
You're saying
those first few picks anyway.
Both of those artists exist.
Yes.
Is mine so different from each other?
Wait, what did you pick? The first one?
Kanye West and then Jay-Z. Like, they're vastly different.
Oh yeah, wait. Okay, never mind. I guess it's not any closer or farther away.
Okay.
All right. Next clue. It was this artist or group's second best-selling album, following the album they put out in 2002, which was their best. You need to
give
song.
Like specifics. Now the next one, like the album name or like
Oh no, I can't give you the
title
album.
Or something.
Okay. I'll do that.
Okay, but this is their second best album since their 2002 album.
Yep.
And we're both getting closer with completely different guesses. You're going first here, Jay.
I'm going first. I'm going to go similar along the lines I was in before. I'm going to say Beyonce.
Seventh album. I'm going to go with... What year are we in? 2010?
2010.
They hadn't had this big of a hit since 2002. Gosh, this is hard. Jay's probably got it with Beyonce, though. It's a good one. Seventh album by then. I'm going to go with Eminem.
Final answer.
Yeah. They're both wrong, so let's just...
Eminem's Recovery was actually the number one best-selling album of 2010. Gary, you won.
Oh!
Congratulations.
Ooh, all right. So that's the best-selling jersey game.
Talking about music artists.
Yep. Eminem Recovery. I gotta add to the stats here. In my spreadsheet for the other category, the other column, I have Eminem Recovery now next to those guys. That's what I can just do for these ones where I don't have an actual number for some of these I'll just start doing fucking albums or songs or some shit.
Movies or some other shit we don't really know about.
Oh yeah, it's a good one too.
I haven't watched a movie in years.
Neither have I.
That's too bad.
I mean, unless it's fucking Hotel Transylvania or Despicable Me.
So next time we will be doing our.
We don't know what we're doing.
We're going to do some sort of playoffs, which will culminate in the Uni Bowl, and we will crown the winner of all of the NFL, which sounds like we may have already done.
So
we're going to go through the motions anyway. We're going to go through the whole playoffs and figure out who is the true champion of the NFL. Maybe there will be some upsets here. Like maybe there's going to be a really good, surprising
those Browns
that we're not thinking about. So
those Browns uniforms are good.
They're fantastic.
They're good. The Dolphins are good.
They have to win the first round against the fucking Steelers, though. To even
have to do the play-in game first, and then.
Do you guys see the Browns wear the white helmets with the white jerseys with the block numbers?
I didn't see.
They wore them a few weeks ago. God, they looked good.
I did see. Well, we'd already talked about this. The Steelers wearing those block numbers with Russ carving up the defense.
Yes. Yeah.
It wasn't that great, but you know what I mean. You look better than Justin Fields.
How about it? Shall we call it a night?
Let's call it a night. I'm going to stop recording. Today's episode was written and produced by Jay Danger, Andy Downs, and Gary Brandville. Our theme music is Stuck in a Funk by Liam Conger. Check him out on Apple Music, Spotify, and YouTube. Uni-Versed can be found on social media. We are uni.versed.podcast on Instagram and Twitter. Email us at universed.pod@gmail.com.